With Saturday, going back, looking at the film, what was good, what was bad, what needs to be worked on, that type of thing?
Well, I mean, Saturday is just one day of 2 weeks. Really, it's just another opportunity to practice. So I really look at the 2 weeks because that's kind of where we're building and installing and evaluating and mixing and matching personnel groups, things of that nature. So pleased with camp. I think that we're coming along. I think we're getting better. I think we're developing a chemistry in our 2 deep. Again, still like some of the position battles. I think we've proven that we have some depth at positions, quality depth, where we're just trying to find one guy, and it looks like we've got a few guys at both corner and at safety that we can choose from. We still got another week plus to figure all that out. Who's going to actually line up and start there, but it's been a good 2 weeks. It's been a real good 2 weeks. Good competitive, physical, challenging mentally, emotionally, and put them in some live work and see some guys make good decisions and play with technique and good effort. And so it's been a good 2 weeks.
Has anything in these 2 weeks changed your mind or your attitude about anything about this group? Or maybe your culture?
No.
So they've fulfilled your expectations
at
this point?
Yep. And haven't been disappointed or surprised, good or bad. And I think, again, it's been 2 weeks where guys, again, have had, a heavy load. Again, both from an install standpoint and, again, just from a physical standpoint. And our guys have liked the way they've gone out and competed. It's never going to be perfect, but our guys have displayed toughness and being physical and making improvement. And we're still looking for more precision in all the little things and the details, and still ironing out some of the position battles that we have. But I think guys have, from a 2 deep standpoint, have earned our trust. And now you're dividing up reps percentage-wise, going into that first game, and that's what we'll continue to work on and evaluate.
At will linebacker, because of what Spencer brought last year, playing next to Stefan, how important is it to have Tony or Ben just be in total chemistry next to Stefan?
Well, again, it really has nothing to do with last year as much as it does every year. You want that at all your positions. Spencer was a great player, and he made the plays he was supposed to make within the confines of the system, but he was a great leader as well. And those guys have done a fabulous job. Have done everything that we've asked them to do. Great attitude, great work ethic, dot the I's, crossing the T's, cut corners. And that's in itself is a huge challenge to get guys to continue to buy in and continue to do the little things, and those guys have done that. Tony and Venables have had really solid camps. Tony's been better, but not by much, and feel great about where we're at that position. And Ben can also play the Michael linebacker as well.
Nickel Sam, are you starting to see any separation by 1 or 2 guys there? And then if you can, talk about Travis Blanks and possible redshirt.
Well, I know Coach talked about the possible redshirt, so whatever he said about that. And then Corn Wiggins had a good camp. TJ Burroughs had a really good camp. O'Daniel, in his limited role, has done well. So between those 3 guys, looking at corner, Martin Jenkins can play that position as well. And so I think that we'll be fine at that position. I think that we have a little bit more depth than we had a year ago at this time, for sure.
You still feel good about McKenzie and Cordrea?
Yeah, McKenzie's done well. Cordrea's done well. Between the 2 of them, I think that we'll be fine there. We've got the hard part about the game of football is it's constant. It's every day, that grind, that challenge, and to get guys to stay on edge and be precise every day. That's the big challenge. And the nature of that position is you don't get a lot of action all the time, and